Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, Executive Editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with Dave's Faves. And today we're talking about Mahler, Symphony Number 7, the least popular and in some ways the strangest of all the Mahler symphonies. And I love it because it's the least popular and in some ways the strangest of all the Mahler symphonies. The problem with the seventh is actually fairly easy to pin down. It really comes down to two issues. Number one, it's funny. At least the last movement is funny. It's really quite uproariously funny. And second of all, it's not the kind of immediately affecting, hugely passionate, excessive outpouring that we expect from Mahler. It's strange, it's spooky, it's weird. It explores different varieties of musical expression, albeit in quite an extreme way in many cases, but people don't get that. People don't seem to, I understand when people want, they want Rachmaninoff. They want a big, gorgeous tune that's like beautiful that they can listen to as it's repeated 400 times. Mahler doesn't do that. Mahler writes some gorgeous tunes in this piece. He really does. They're wonderful tunes and very memorable. Just think about the first movement. Da dum ba da da dum, and that gorgeous moonlit episode. Do 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 da da do 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 do. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And the second movement. Do 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 do. You can hum the whole symphony. But what does it mean emotionally? That's the thing. And that's what I think is so wonderful about it, because there isn't any reason that symphonies have to stick to these stock feelings. Happy, sad, happy, sad. Well, the seventh is twilight, spooky, creepy, march-like, uproariously funny, threatening. It's got all those in-between and interesting emotions in it, and it's fantastically scored, and it's just an amazing work. But you have to really sort of know where it's going in order to do it well. And my favorite version is Bernstein number 1 with the New York Philharmonic. Now, Bernstein did it twice on disc. Of course, there's also a video thing, but this is just amazing. It really is amazing. It's one of the high points of his New York Philharmonic Mahler cycle, his first one, because the second version was also with the New York Philharmonic. And it was very interesting that when he had to do it again, he did it in New York, not in Amsterdam, not in Vienna. And the reason is because New York really has the right sound for this piece. It has the garishness, the rough edges, the dirt. It's a dirt symphony. You don't want it to sound too scrubbed, too polished. It has to have that kind of creepy and slightly tawdry undercurrent. It's got to have dirt under the fingernails. The only real competition to this, I think, well, there are a couple other wonderful ones. There's Haitink's first one with the Concertgebouw, which is marvelous, but very, very polished. It's a marvelous performance. And Michael Gillen, who is the dirt king of conductors, he has a problem with the happy stuff. See, Bernstein captures the entire range of the work. You get the dirt and the crud in like the first two movements and the scherzo, but then you get all the seductiveness of that gorgeous second Nachtmusik with its charming parts for guitar and mandolin, and just a wonderfully raucous but intelligently structured finale with all the tempo relationships right, and just such a clangorous conclusion with the cowbells and the chimes going nuts. It's just incredible. It's an absolutely incredible performance, and I don't think it's been bettered, but whether you do or not isn't really relevant, because this is Dave's Faves, and this is my fave. It is a great, just unquestionably great Mahler 7, and it's all the greater because it's such a strange and unusual symphony to bring off. And when Bernstein conducts it, it is the most natural, unexpected, surprising, brilliant thing in the world. And I saw him do it live a couple times. Wow, just unbelievable fun, incredible fun. So keep on listening, friends. Thank you for joining me. Take care.